G'day everyone. Also want to say thank you to all of you for doing this walk. I am from the Nature Conservation Council, as Justin said, from the Land Water Future campaign, and I work to support people across the North Shore and the northern beaches on the campaign to protect our water and farmland and conservation areas from coal and coal seam gas. And water is a very special, a very important part of that, especially here in Sydney, because that's really the direct impact for the people in Sydney. And there's a select group of the Lane Cove Land Water Future team waiting for us half an hour down the road outside Anthony Roberts' office, so we'll be seeing them soon. I just wanted to stop me if you've heard this one before. The next Liberal National Government will ensure that mining cannot occur in any water catchment area, and will ensure that mining leases and mining exploration permits reflect that common sense. No ifs, no buts, a guarantee. So that was Barry O'Farrell when he was opposition leader. 4 years of the Liberal National Government and we're still waiting. And really I think it's this sort of movement that we're seeing grow and grow that's going to hold them to that promise. And the situation we have here in Sydney is actually quite unique. Again, I don't know if people saw it in one of the reports that the Chief Scientist put out last year. There was a small comment in there that said she couldn't find any international example where a city allowed mining in its publicly owned drinking water catchments. Now, not one example. So that actually means Sydney is the only city in the world that allows mining in its publicly owned drinking water catchment. Now, the way I interpret that, the Chief Scientist wouldn't put it this way, but the way I interpret it is that our New South Wales has the most short-sighted and most corrupted by the coal industry government pretty much in the world. And that's obviously something that we're all working to change, and I think it's important that we work to change that. And this is the sort of message that people actually support. I've seen this transformation happen numerous times in the last year that I've been working on the North Shore for the Land Water Future campaign. When you tell people about what's happening in the catchment, when you show people the photos, they are genuinely shocked. People do not know what's going on. And really part of the key job that we have is to spread that awareness and actually show the people, because it's out of sight and therefore out of mind. We're not allowed to go into these places. The media doesn't go into these places, or very rarely. So that's really one of the key things. And we're pushing at an open door. So once people know, they're convinced that we need to ban coal and gas from these water supply catchment areas. And we know that because we've asked them. So I've been on 3 surveying sessions, door to door, in Lane Cove electorate, one of the highest Liberal voting areas in the state. 91% of people, and this is several hundred face-to-face conversations, 91% agreed that coal and coal seam gas should be banned from our drinking water catchments. And I'd say it's similar everywhere. We're doing a giant door knock, we'd encourage everyone to come along to, on Sunday. We're going to try to beat the Greens' biggest ever door knock that's on Saturday. In Manly, we're going to survey thousands of the Premier's own constituents, and I'm almost certain that the results will be the same. We'll get a huge majority in support of banning coal and gas. So the campaign's growing. As more people find out about this, we will get more and more support. So keep up the fight, and I'll see you in Gladesville.